Ah, here I am. Here we are. Yes! Another week.
It's the disrespect for me.
Disrespect. What it means to me,
Be prepared.
Do you want it?
I don't want
you're
it.
asking for it. You're dying for it.
What now?
Beating so drama, I can attest. Trading the girls that are penny pressed. Arms for red, everyone can be. Sister girl, Mr. Birthday. Peace for poppin', I put the ST in the mouth while you carry me. And that just ain't no team.
Relax.
The D, the I, the S, the R, the E, the S, the E, the C, you see, it ain't no team.
Oh, friend, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I've had this sound stuck in my head all day.
Girl, what's
All day.
up?
Okay, hold on. I will tell you. But I know you in a guessing mood. Bitch. So I'm gonna do the beat and you can play guess the lyric. Ready?
It's always a game with you. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm gonna do that shit.
Yeah. That ain't the song? Bruh, I knew that was it.
I know. I'm nobody's I know I'm nobody's Metro Boomin. I know I'm not even Mustard.
And I say get confidently too. Nerd. Sing it again. Hold on.
Okay, maybe I ain't do it. Let me sit up because maybe I ain't hit that hoe right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Dun 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 dun.
I don't know this, friend. What song is this?
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing.
Sorry to this song.
Wow. De Ebara Smoke. It's Goodies by Ciara.
What?
Dun, 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 dun. I know my goodies. What the fuck is you? What's that? What?
I know my singing ain't the best, but zang. Like, you don't remember that part?
Is that a trombone?
The girls know. Anybody who remembers Goodies, remember that.
Maybe I need to listen to it again because I'm still on.
That's my song, girl. Why you got Goodies on my head now? What a time. What a time to be alive. I miss the 90s.
Let's start the show.
Oh,
Bypass starting the show, honey. That's how we started the show, but now we're going to start the show, okay? And we keeping that.
Hey, friends.
So, welcome. Hey, friend. How are you?
I'm serving a little wicked look today. I'm feeling a little wicked. You know, I'm Team Elphaba.
That's my life.
Are you Team Elphaba or Glinda?
I'm Team Elphaba. I don't have
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? Because you know bad witches are ugly. In the words of Glinda, honey. And why would she ask Dorothy that? If she was a good witch or a bad witch?
Or a bad witch. But I've already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Only bad witches are ugly.
So what are you trying to say about Miss Dorothy? Exactly.
clock that.
Yeah, you gotta clock the shade there. She's always been a shady queen, honey.
History's past. Right? It was like a nice like nudge. It was like a nice little southern nudge to tell you need to be this. Because if you was a bad witch girl, you would like, and you're like, wow.
Okay.
What's Glinda? Yeah, I don't have a wicked look, but I will say Fenty on the face, just in case Rihanna or the team is watching. Fenty on the face with a natural hair, in case Fenty hair is also
I can find my Fenty
watching. You know, in case Fenty hair. What's her hair brand called?
I thought it was all Fenty.
Okay, yeah, Fenty hair. In case y'all want to call Fenty on the face,
The
Fenty
girl
on
says,
the
I have
head.
a brand, I'm gonna stick to it.
Call me Robin, Pisces, Pisces gang. Call me dog.
Yes, girl. You know, Rihanna, they had showed a picture of like they always comparing stuff. It's always this or that.
All
So
the time.
always, girl. Team Elphaba, Team Glinda. Like what child, why they posted a picture and they always have compared these two ladies, which I both love both of them. But they showed a picture of Beyonce's like teeth when she was smiling, like at the new red carpet. And her teeth was like, of course, like Beyonce teeth, what you would expect them to look like. They was perfect, they were straight, they were white.
Right.
It was like, since y'all want to compare everything, like, girl, why did they show a picture of Rihanna's teeth, honey? And they was giving like dental checkups. And there's no shade to Rihanna because I love her down. But you know, the girls that smoke, like, girl, we got to take a little extra step.
Listen, Robin, I don't hear that girl. I never heard that girl.
I did not interact with that
I'm not
thread.
featuring that.
You know, Twitter is the wild, wild west, girl. But
it's got brisk. It got brisk so quick. I had to project
why
it.
is it always this or that with the girls, though? Why can't we just love Beyonce and Rihanna? Why do they do such nasty things like that?
I don't know. They do put their hair care products side by side, everything. It's just a this or that world. It's a would you rather world. I mean, honestly. And depending on how you look at certain things, depending on like how you grew up or how you got into something, whether it's music, whatever your hobbies are, there can be a big change. You could definitely be on opposite sides of the things. Just like how you could be Rihanna or Beyonce, they put them together. You could be on opposite sides. Take something that you think everybody do, that everybody might love, like weed. Damn near everybody is smoking weed. Let's just be real. Edibles, gummies, whatever. So you would think like, yeah, everything's cool, but you got people who like dispensaries. You got people who grew up with plugs.
Hey, because I'm a girl like Rihanna now. I know Beyonce has recently come out of the closet as a smoker. Mm-hmm. Like she talks about weed more in her songs now. But Rihanna has always been out loud and proud about it. And that's one of the reasons I love her so. Because as a fellow smoker, as a fellow girly who likes to indulge, I've always just been a person to hit the plug up. Like, I come out of Texas. I come out of Houston. That's my roots. So anytime I needed like a quick little nick sack, like that's something I could go spend like $5-10 with and come back with a big bag. But I think my smoking senses have like elevated, friend, because they don't do any. I can imagine smoking a nick sack today in our big age of 2025.
What is
that? I couldn't imagine smoking anything Reggie.
Not even Bush. Not even Bush.
Not even Bush. No Reggie, no nothing. But what I can depend on tried and true are the dispensaries out here in LA. They are so good, friend. Let me tell you. I went the other day to work and I was running late. And the girl was like, dang, I wish I could have stopped at the dispensary before I went to work. Girl, why did I see one on the way there? And I popped right in and ended up having enough time to still get to work on time, girl. And that is the glory of LA. That is the glory.
Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Only God can do it. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, I was very pleased. I can never like go back now that I've experienced dispensaries in their glory, especially out here, like in my area. They be open late, friend. Like you don't gotta rush up. If you miss the ones that are legal.
Are you trying to drag me right now?
Wait, is this fucking play about us?
I'm sorry. You know, I do remember harder times back home when the plug was like, oh, I'll be there in like 20 minutes. And you already didn't want to wait 20 minutes to smoke because you wanted to smoke 20 minutes ago.
Nigga, I'm waiting on the plug right now.
Right. Actually, I woke up at 7 a.m. I didn't have the balls to really text you at 7 a.m. on the dot. So I waited till 9:15, a reasonable morning time, to message you. And then you're going to tell me 20 minutes. I wait 20 minutes. Bro. No sight of this dude. I promise you he's not coming in 20 minutes. If the plug tell you 20 minutes, the equation to see what time he's really gonna come is to multiply it by 3 and add the square root of 2 because of never they'll be there when they feel like it. That's basically when they're coming. They're gonna have every excuse in the world, friend. Name some of the excuses they done gave you. Oh, I gotta pick up my daughter from school because my baby mama tripping right now. They be having so many, like, bro.
I gotta re-up is a personal low for me. Like when you tell me you gotta re-up, bitch, I'm coming to you for a problem. Don't give me a problem back, bitch. I need reason for you talk about you from the next nigga.
No, we both out. We both out.
Fuck it, guess we both ain't shit. Like, to you for something good, not for you to bring me back down and tell me about. I don't give a fuck about what happens in the back half in the warehouse of your job, bitch. I come here, gross sister, hand out, ready for what I purchase.
Yeah, girl.
I want to hear about no backlog or no back order, bitch. Give me your personal stash. I've heard. I hate that. I hate the gotta re-up. Another one that I hate is that you're just out. It'll be like a weekend, like a Saturday. Oh, I'm out in the city. The fuck you, come back. Like, you have a job to do. The fuck is you out buying bottles and elaborating with bitches? Nigga, come weigh this shit up, give it to me, and then go. Like, the nerve of you to have a social life.
Right. Look, it's money to be made out here.
Nigga, do you want
I don't know how many plugs I said ain't really about their money. I didn't talk shit about them. You know, this is bringing back trauma right now.
It really is. You're traumatizing me because I'm back to a non area. I ain't gonna say where because I want y'all hoes to be watching me, trying to clock me, trying to tell them people on me. But I'm in a non-state. But you know, I was in California and it is an eye-opening experience. Let me tell you something. My back has never been more relaxed than when Ease came around, baby. And they was bringing the ganja to the door.
I remember Ease.
I was waiting on you at the
Izzo. Yes, honey. Delivered.
Coming. Like the
I love delivery. Now that was when I knew that the world was changing.
I was
delivering the girl.
I was,
and they would have the nerve to throw in free stuff too.
Open
like
your
just a little
bag.
Something extra, just because that's how it is out here. Man. They'd be like, "Oh, here's a free 8," just because it's
Tuesday.
Why
are pre-rolls in here? I didn't order pre-rolls. Why are pre-rolls in here? But LA really is really cool because when I had my homegirl, shout out, I'm gonna give her a shout out because I love her. Shout out to Samira. You love her too. When she came out and seen me, I took her up to LA and I couldn't participate at the time because of my job, but it was so crazy because the dispensaries weren't like everywhere. It was still when they were blacked out with those little things with the marijuana leaves on them. And we were talking and somebody just came and gave her like 4 pre-rolls. Like in the package container, like we just standing on the sidewalk.
That's how it is.
Didn't want no conversation. Gave them hoes and
that was that. And didn't expect anything back. We love to see it. We love to see it. It's just like it falls out of the sky. It falls out of coconut trees out here.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
And into our hand.
And into my lungs.
So is you because smokers have etiquette, right? And we're of the same generation, white. So it's like, so how do you feel about the whole like blunt versus like the vaping, like the THC cartridges? Like,
I feel like it is useful to have like a vape because 4 times when the plug would be like missing in action. The fact that you got a vape and it's a long time like use versus like a bag is gonna only last you for however long, depending on the person. So I'm always gonna be like more of a natural like flower person, but I do like the thought of the vape, especially for travel. Because when you're going somewhere where you're not supposed to really be like where you gotta be more discreet, it's just better. Like it's more classy, it's more demure, very much more mindful, very demure, very mindful.
Mindful not to get arrested. Very demure not to end up in jail.
What about you? Are you like a blunt, vape, bowl, bong? Like,
I have done it all, but I am a like let's roll a blunt. Like I'm just kind of like let's roll a blunt. less, because I like that it's kind of a tradition of it. It's kind of like I'm busting down where you got your wood, whatever it is. I'm busting down. You have great talks. It's almost like how I feel about people when they say they have barbershop talk. I kind of feel like it's blunt talk. Like
There
sometimes
is.
I've been breaking down weed, rolling a blunt, having a conversation with somebody, and they put me on the dope music. We talking about something like random as correct. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's an experience. I'm rolling it up. You know what I'm saying? We getting excited. It kind of builds like that. And like, man, I'm like, oh, we're gonna smoke a blunt. So I'm gonna always probably be pro blunt. I do like what you said, like the whole vape thing do come in handy when the girls trying to be little sneaky sneaksters, little sneaky snakes. But you know what I'm saying? I like the enjoyment of it. I guess if you by yourself, it don't matter. Even if I roll up by myself, I'm cool. But I do kind of miss like we had kickback friends used to like smoke with niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, social type of thing. And you used to do, like you said, it was like a gossip type of thing. Where the
Yeah,
girls
but
used to
now
get
that it's
together
like
and be so.
do you just like
I
give
think the
one
girls.
a blunt or
I'm a
like
big bag though. When it comes down to what's the smoking term for being a big bag? I'm a big lungs. I don't know.
that's what I used to call it back in the day, chiefing. A
I'm a
chiefer.
chief key for real
Chief.
because I really don't like. I never have like played well with others. I think we talked about this last week episode. I've never been a girl that liked to share her toys, so I would rather everybody just had their own blunt, honestly, and we could just all enjoy the shared bondness of the cannabis, and we all just got what we got. Like, if they end up getting passed in rotation, I'm not gonna say no, but just as a girl, because I know everybody has different tastes these days. Like some of the girls like, what's the leaf things called? The
guava leaf, the guava leaves, the
guava,
guava leaves.
guava. Yes,
Yeah,
some
I
of the
think
girls
it's
like the
guava
guava
leaves.
leaves. Some of the girls like the backwoods. Some of the girls just like a Swisher, a White Owl, whatever brand it is.
Some girls like raw, some people like
Some
papers,
people like papers, some people
some
like
people like cones.
Rise.
Like, you
And
know.
some of the girls just roll up in whatever the little four for $1 is, whatever brand that is. Don't give a damn.
Don't wait. Don't bring that shit around here. Don't bring no motherfucking generic, great value, unnamed ass fucking fofo over to me,
Not
bitch. Don't bring you not bring that shit over here to me, bitch. You could at least White Owl was like 99 cents, bitch. Please don't. Leave them fucking Dutches, bitch. Leave whatever, leave them hoes. Don't play with me. Don't come over here with your Dutches,
I'm
honey.
not a Dutch type of girl either.
Don't.
Oh my
Because
god.
I'm like, when I smoke, back when I was a social smoker, everybody like smoked together. That's what we did. We all like you would all essentially have your own blunt, but you sharing it, so it's getting passed. It's not singularly staying with you. I had a homegirl growing up when we was like, who can't disclose the age, but when we was whenever. She was the first girl that I knew that was like, nah, I'm not smoking with y'all. Like, I'ma smoke my own. Like, we can roll up, but I'ma sit down, I'ma roll my own blunt. And this is when everybody was still doing swishers and shit. And she liked the original. And we was dirty. We was dirty back then. We used to have pineapple and tropical fusion was my shit. Shout out to the hoes.
The flavors. The girls started with grape and stuff, and then we evolved to tropical pineapple and shit. When they had them new flavors out, the 2020 flavors, bitch. I mean the 2000 flavors. Girl.
My shit. Now I would never smoke a flavor in anything.
Yeah,
but back then it used to be a sport to get them shits flavor. It was like, ooh. That's what I said. Shout out to Tropical Fusion. Drop your favorite packet of swishers in the thing, Tropical Fusion, or I'm judging y'all. But
Tropical Fusion was the girl every time.
Yeah, I think it's a sticky situation because let me tell you about this story. Okay, let me tell you real quick. You think kicking it with niggas and smoking and chilling and doing all that, we come from that environment, so it's easier to do that shit or whatever. But like one time, I'm pretty cool girl, so I was just thinking shit is cool. But see, you have to realize that just because you smoke with niggas and you share like smoking in common or whatever, like y'all not on the same type of wave. I had this homeboy, Chris, that's your name. I might change everybody else's name, but you, Chris. So Chris, had homeboy Chris. we used to smoke with him or whatever. And me and my homegirls and my boyfriend at the time was together. We needed somewhere to smoke. And you know, hot state, still live in a hot state. There's not where you can just go chill, whatever. Cool. So I'm like, Chris, we be smoking at Chris house. Like, let's go. Chris house. Like, woo. So I called Chris. I'm like, hey, bro, wanna come smoke? Ooh, he like, bet. I'm out doing yada yada. I'm gonna be at the house. Cool. Call me back. Like, tell me, like, can you get incense? No, I can't. I'm here. Sorry. So why, friend? Why? I'm sitting there again, mind you, for people who's listening in the back. Me, boyfriend, friends, best friends. Coming out the house is Chris and my ex. And I'm like, the fuck? These niggas have Kool-Aid, grin, smiles. I'm like, the fuck is going on? Like, there's so many smoking red flags. First of all, the first smoke red flag, inviting uninvited I had never gone to Chris' house and my ex had been there, bitch. This is flag 1, 2, 3. Then we get inside. Flag 2, the blunts is rolled. Like I said, I'm an old smoker, bitch. You roll this shit in front of me.
I need to see it.
I ain't smoking shit. I ain't seen get rolled. What's wrong with y'all?
As you shouldn't.
Bitch, I watched Bobby Brown put crack in a blunt, bitch. Don't. And while you got your mouth dropped, don't, because that's what they put on the thing. They had my boy playing Bobby Brown.
No, they did.
To crack rock. Yeah, in the I'm gonna find it. Time mark so the girls can come in. Yeah, he was sprinkling crack. Now,
oh my god!
In the reenactment with Woody, the boy from Power who played Bobby, he was sprinkling crack in that goddamn blunt. God. No, thank you. I need to see this. So that's flag 2. My internet. It was just crazy. Like, and then we on some smoker shit. The vibe, the music. We used to play games and shit. We come over there. We on the sticks. Who on the court? This time when we come in, blunts roll, lights low, niggas got DVDs set up. So I said, I see, I was expecting some hoes. Like,
yeah, what is going on?
Was we the hoes? Was the play about us? Was we the hoes?
About us?
And I just knew from then, like, it was weird. It was some weird, funny shit. And it was outside of smoking. It made me feel weird because Chris was supposed to be like my homeboy. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I'm a firm believer that friends of opposite sex or whatever, like, we could be cool, like, and it not be no shit. So I feel like for you to line me up like that or be on no weird shit, like, nigga, what? I never felt with him ever again.
I wouldn't either. Like, he tried to set you up.
Yeah, and it's fucked up because I didn't let it jade me though, because I'm still friends with niggas to this day. Because I feel like I'm on that side of the fence. What side of the fence are you on? Do you feel like opposite sex or people that you're attracted to, not attracted like that, but whatever you're attracted to, being friends? Or are you on the side with the bitter betties? No, I'm not gonna call it that. I'm sorry, girl. Are you on the other side where you feel like, no, I am your friend. I'm all the friend you need.
Can you reword that for me?
Let's see. So I feel like there's a big stigma between the opposite sex being friends. But I want to take it a little bit further because I feel like when we just think opposite sex, we think man and woman. But what it's really about, I think what that question is all about is if you can be friends with a group of people that you are attracted to, as in, if you only like girls, can you have girlfriends? If you like guys, can you have guy friends? Like, can you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Now,
some people think you got a 10.
I think I'm a whore, actually. So I don't know that I could. No. Let me. I feel like the girl with the kombucha right now. Like, no. Well, based on past experience, let me just say, all of my fine friends, like, that I was attracted to, I'm trying to think of one that I haven't, like, slipped up with. Like,
and the woman was too stunned to speak.
The woman was too stunned to speak. Yes, very whorish over here. Let me think. What about you, friend? Let's just change the subject here.
Not the girl saying, no, we want to hear more about you, bitch. We want to hear more about this motherfucker. Say, every friend. My friend, niggas on the room say, thank you for being a friend. Oh, yeah. So we started from the bottom, now we, yeah.
Contrary to popular belief, it ain't too early for a miracle.
This is my butt right here.
I'm gonna run across this building. Who told you it was too early for you to give him a ridiculous praise? To receive a ridiculous praise. I dare 15 people that know a miracle got your name on it. Go get your stuff. Go get your miracle. Open up your mouth and don't you stop shouting until you feel it in your body.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Let me pop my shit real quick. The girls in the back, and I'm standing on business
Can I talk my shit again? Can I please talk my shit again?
So I've always had homeboys. Now this could be contributed to the fact that from my family perspective, when I was growing up, I come from a big Southern family, and a lot of my cousins are boys. And so when I was younger, my grandma didn't believe in spending the night at other people's houses that wasn't your family. And we were just family oriented. So I was used to being around a lot of boys, a lot of rough housing, a lot of stuff. Right? Not all the time, but just in general, when I saw my cousins, that's what it was. So then I have a younger brother. He's a football player. He plays football. So it's like, I don't know. I just always been around guys, but I'm cool. Here's the thing. I've never. Okay, wait. No, never. I think I have one, and I don't ever think, if I'm being honest, and if this nigga is watching this, he would be honest too. I don't think we were ever friends. I think we had the trust level of friends, but I had a boy that was like my friend, and then I dated him later, and we was like friends, but it was like, I don't think we was being honest. We was young being some dumb shit. So my true like homeboys, none of them. I got a homeboy, Sean, never tried me. Always been there for me. Shout out to you, Sean. Love you. Greg, never tried me, never done. You know what I'm saying? Like these, it's like brothers almost. Like these niggas not gonna let nobody do nothing to me, or nothing. But it does get a little sticky because they've had girlfriends that will not like me because of whatever reason. And I mean, before I really get into that too, I think it's a matter of thinking like whether I like guys, right? That's what it is. So men are attractive to me, right? But I don't have to be attracted to my friend. Like my male friends are attractive. That's just, I didn't do that. God and their parents
like
did
that's
that.
a bigger question though, because it makes me think about, are they mad at the dude for maybe having maybe being attracted to you? Or are they mad at you because he's attracted to you?
Well, I don't even think I'm gonna shoot my guy friends some bill too and be like, if they is attracted to me, they standing 10 toes down on business. Maybe they know that it's never gonna go there, because I see over the years of people talking about like guys will play the longest game. They'll play the longest game. They'll be your friend to play like the long game, baby, like years invested being your friend in order to, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all are doing that to you, my homies, you are God's strongest soldiers. Because he has given you a hard battle that you will not win. You will not fucking win. But they've never, I'm going to let them, because I can be friends with niggas and not try them. I'm going to stand up for like my guy friends because they've never tried me. And I'm not no mind reader, so I'm not going to crucify them for whatever they may have thought. They never moved that way. They've never stepped to me that way. They never moved to me that way. So I'm going to give them the same grace that I want, and saying that, yeah, like, we could be platonic. It don't matter what I look like. It don't matter what he looked like. I just think because we live in such a physical space right now, everybody's so intrigued and enamored with physicality that if you look stereotypically a certain type of way, then it becomes an issue. Because I promise you, this is not to shade or body shame. I think all bodies are beautiful. But if I was what America considers unattractive, then some girls probably
worried about you.
Yeah, like that, because you probably think she can't bag my nigga. Like,
I guess it
Whole
depends on the
whole time I
girl.
saw this nigga before puberty, girl. You can't
Yeah.
unsee that. You can't unsee that. You can't unsee prepubescence. It's cool.
Yeah. You're not
Before all the
attracted.
shit you like the grab and shit here, he didn't have that. Like it's okay. It's cool. I'm fine.
I can see that hitting different. Mm.
It
I had a
is.
girl that didn't want me to hang out with my friend. Mind you, he's straight. Because she knew I was attracted to him.
She knew you were,
Yeah.
and she didn't want you to hang out with her nigga.
Yep.
Well, also, as the girl 5 minutes ago who just said, I've never had a friend, who just said, I never represent, baby. Like, just you, I can see why. I can see why that bitch probably was going to walk you out like they did my girl on Game of Thrones with the shame. 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 That's, I mean, to me though, friend, I didn't know you back then. But to me, I don't think you don't give me trying up people's men now. Like you don't give me. I don't know.
100% would have tried him up, but
now would you?
Yeah.
Only God can do it.
Mind you, he was straight. He was 100% straight.
Touch you on the bell and you just threw it away. I thought you do it now. Fred said I would do it. I'm shooting you bail. Back then, right? Back then, not now. Fred said no, nigga. No. Full circle moment. Come back, kick that bitch again. Again.
Yeah.
Well, she was right then.
She was right. I was on record.
Why did I get married? No, your skinny ass is staying here in the kitchen and helping us. That you would have been envisioned. Why did I get married? Trying to go out there with, I'm gonna go with the fellas. No, you're gonna stay your little raggedy skinny ass in here where we could keep our eye on you.
I'm crying.
That's okay. I still love you anyways. Even if you did mess with somebody, man, they still have to see me. As soon as they got mad at you for it, the girl would have to see me.
Oh my God.
Like, don't so your man and get an ass whooping all in the same day. Because my friend might have been wrong, but what he won't be is hurt. So what are we doing?
I never stood a chance. It was fine. He was hers to keep.
Okay. I mean, times are changing, clearly. I mean,
ooh, that had me cackle.
Time, what was cool for us, it's changing now. For like now, like we can literally, before a couple years ago, for real, friend, like I felt so tapped in and so connected, and everything made sense. And I realized because we were in our time, and I think we've really reached the end of it, the edge, the end. And we've gone into another time because now, like, certain shit that be going on, I be like, this not clicking. You know how everything just kind of like growing up and everything just kind of made sense and just felt good. Like, it's a different time now. Like, shit is so different. It is not the same. It is not the same.
Like, give me an example because I feel you, but I just feel like, yeah, I mean, the generation is way different now. Like, I feel like we grew up on a lot of different stuff, though. Like, we had a lot of, to me, I always refer to like Disney because I feel like Disney, like classics are timeless and they really instill like morals and values into me. And first of all, they was just bops, like as well. Like they never missed with any of their classic like animation movies. And those people was doing their job because like, I feel like a lot of us feel like the main character in our story because we would watch these movies where like they had triumphed over all of this stuff and it just made you like walk out of the theater like feeling like you was that girl, like Beyoncé on her first track. Okay, of the Renaissance.
It's not the pearls.
But girl, yeah, I mean we had of course different music, like we had like the Brandys of the time, the Whitney Houstons, like we had a lot of different music, like Moesha even. Like Brandy was that girl, first of all.
We are Brandy Core.
Brandy Core. We are Brandy core.
because and let me tell y'all something for the girly pops that's a little bit older than us that try to come for us right now. Y'all specifically, I'm a cut for my friend real quick and tell y'all we are Brandy core because we grew up with her. Like, you get what I'm saying? Not where she was older than us. So you get what I'm saying? It was cemented. I feel like you have to have years and years of loving somebody. Like, when you notice somebody when they come out, like, I love Rihanna. Like, cool. But I was here when Rihanna, like, popped out. It wasn't unusual to me to see her out not out and about, but out in the music scene. I guess what I'm saying, it wasn't like a level of dedication to that. When you grow up, like, not idolizing, but seeing someone and seeing them be older than you, you want to not mimic, but you kind of want to be in their image and in their likeness and, like, learn everything about them and do all that. So we are Brandy core. Sorry to the girls that's older than us. We are Brandy core.
Yeah, absolutely. We are Brandy core. I'm Beyonce core as well, because Destiny's Child, I mean, my girl has had an era. She had multiple eras and has spanned upon decades. So I was a Beyonce core then. I'm still a Beyonce core now. But
I mean, it all of that, like you said, all of it shaped us. Like, even when we're talking about music, Issa Rae had that little funny bit about R&B music. Talking about how, like, nowadays,
talking about
in R&B music, she was making the joke that, like, we need to get back to old R&B because it's not nothing but, like, dick, like, very just in your face.
I guess to me, like, you know, with R&B music, it has gone the way of suck my dick, bitch, if you know what's good. Like, it's always like, you know, it's very provocative, it's less romantic, and to be a part of a song like this that's praising Black women and takes us back to the 90s era, you know, through the video, through the music, it made me feel nostalgic, and it makes me want to see more of this and to hear more of this kind of representation.
There's no, like, poeticness that there used to be when we was, you know what I'm saying, what we was just listening to, that I was like, listen, this is like, oh yeah, baby, us dancing so close ain't a good idea, cause what my man talking about, he talking about getting her because this mom is dancing on her, but there was not no dick. That was not the way your ass grinding on me, the way I can feel your cootie cat between nothing. I can feel the warmth between your thighs. They really had a way of
finesse, a little je ne sais quoi to it. It was very demure with that.
Very demure.
Very mindful.
These days, girl.
Not throat baby. Not
throat baby.
I'm trying to like, no shade to throat baby, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do.
The sweet romantics in our younger society are dead.
Y'all gotta bitches put their hands on their knees. They don't give a damn these days about being graceful, about having finesse. They don't have finesse these days.
You know what it is? Because we're IRL. We're the generation of IRL.
We see you in person.
And when you're IRL, baby, literally, you have to develop a personality. We're in school. We were hanging out. Like, you had to develop the funny.
Going to sports
movies, lock-ins, dating rings, summer camps. Like,
we were very social.
We had to be. So you had to learn how to be amongst your peers. And it really, like, you couldn't fake who you was too much because niggas was looking at you. You're in real life. We're outside, bro. Like, if you're not like that, you're just not like that. And I think online, you can nowadays, so much of who people are wrapped into online and shaped online, even down from, even if they're not online, just to, like, the kids growing up with tablets and just not having a lot of physical interaction. You don't have, like, the people skills, like being outside. Like, you niggas never walked to the candy lady. You never walked to the candy lady.
Yes,
you never got
to get a pickle.
You've never ran down the ice cream man. Like, it shows. It shows. It literally shows.
What bread skibbity toilet? Like, how did we get here? How did we get here, friend? How did we get here?
What? Nigga, friend, they telling me if you really doing too much, you glazing. Look how these niggas is talking. You're
what does that
glazing.
even mean? I guess doing too much. Yeah, I never liked like cap. I never been a fan of like any of like the new saying. I feel like they kind of ate, like they took 8 from us because everybody in the world is saying 8. They
Yeah.
really took it from the gays, but
Just
that's
like
another
period.
story for another day. Period is so 90 coded, and period
Oh,
had
yeah.
a good run when it had its run again. When it came back and it resurged, it had a good run thanks to the City Girls. But like I love our lingo way more than the lingo that they had. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything good that they have right now.
I don't like.
I like Crash Out.
No, because I think when they think Crash Out, I feel like they think
like a car crashing into a building or something.
Yeah, like Crash Out or something.
Get
I
into
think
a car
Crash
accident.
Out Dummy, which is what I feel like is more.
The Crash Out Dummy's the bitch that be rocking back and forth, going through the fucking brick wall, like at 1,000,000 miles per hour.
Them shits that be going through the windshield up into the, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So when we think Crash Out, we talking about Crash Out Dummy, like the little shit you put in a Hyundai, close the door and send it to a wall at 40 miles per hour.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do if you put your seatbelt on?
The dummy part is very important for context.
That's us. I think they just think Crash Out, and it's like, no, I'm ready to put my life on the line. It's different when we say Crash Out. You are crashing out because they ain't got your favorite chips in the store. This is not real to you. The shit that we talking about Crash Out Dummies, like there could be sentences behind this. There could be no longer living things behind this. Like this is not no play shit. I'm being so serious right now. Like they make it look
we ate up our lingo. I can go on.
That part.
Take some more stuff. That part. Migos blew that up for them. Migos gave that to them.
Mm-hmm.
Very 90s coded also.
Yeah, we were literal, but like cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our lingo was literal, but it was just like cool.
It made sense too. It made sense even out of context.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I don't see how glazing has anything to do with doing the most. Like doing the most. Like that's just a simple like thing that made sense. Like it's almost English vernacular.
Yeah, we was just like, we was like, girl, you do too much. Like
you do too much. You OD. Like OD.
Worrisome. Who remembers Worrisome? Y'all are worrisome.
Y'all worrisome, bro.
Worrisome, bro. Worrisome with my shit. OD was also my. As soon as you said OD, it made me think worrisome. Bro, OD. That's y'all. Yeah, worrisome. Bring that back. Like we was using real shit.
Some good stuff.
We was the definition of a spelling bee, baby. Can you use it in a sentence? We can. We can. The shit, if I had to use the glazing, like I would get that wrong. If I was a Tila up there, I'd have got my shit wrong, fucking around with y'all with glazing. But guess what? If the girl said worrisome, I don't know how, girl. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl.
Maybe she's born with it.
I don't know. We're gonna have to either teach a class, friend, so that the younger people can get with us because it was a good time, or we're gonna have to make a time capsule or some shit to hold on to the shit that we know because they just steamrolling right on past us.
Yeah, I guess we either got to get with the times or they gonna tell us that we glazing.
They're gonna tell us that we're not glazing, we are unglazed.
Unglazing, actually, yeah, unglazed.
That sounds right.
Very much the cake donut, the one with no glaze on it. The old fashioned donut.
Oh, donut.
I ain't never one of them dry ass fucking donuts without the glaze on it. Anybody ever offered you one? Oh, that'd be the last donut in the box. You ever try one of them bread donuts?
And I hate it because I'm gonna send it straight to Dunkin' real quick. Dunkin' be doing that. They have that glazed donut, but any other donut that they put the icing on, the bread just be the bread.
Yeah,
like they don't glaze it.
Stop playing with me. If you don't put some glaze on that motherfucking donut.
Why the fuck do I feel like I'm eating Wonder Bread with pink frosting? Like why? Like what's going on here? So yeah, don't tell us if we glazing. Fuck y'all. If we not glazing, fuck y'all. Who gonna check us? That's the moral to this whole story. Whether it's then, whether it's now, who's going to check
this, whether it's that.
Who's going to check us? whether it's rather.
Okay,
Nobody
tomato,
does
tomato, potato, potato. Honestly, girl, that's enough for now, friend. You got any words for our listeners that made it this far?
If you made it this far, what are you doing here, Ariana? No, I'm just kidding. If you made it this far, we here. If you made it this far, I know that our souls broke a little the same way when Tommy Pickle said, "This is too much responsibility." If you made it to the end, then you know, like I know, that White resembles very much Angelica when she lost Cynthia, baby. One way or another, gonna find you because we're not sharing no toys.
Get you.
But other than that, let me do my little daily dose of love. Let me tell you guys that we love y'all. We are so happy that y'all are here. We need you to be here. I know that this rock is ghetto, but if you just come into our Brandy core, if you just come back into our 90s nostalgia, okay, and we just gatekeep over here, we can have a really fun fucking time. So uplift your spirits, do something positive, pray to whoever you pray to, journal, drink water, tell your story because nobody else can tell it like you. We love you. We're struggling too. We're all alike. It's almost a new year. You that bitch, you that girl, you did that shit. Robin, again, if you're watching, Fenty on the face, Fenty on the head.
Ooh, purr. We love a combo.
What about you?
Yeah, I can't wait for the next episode. Gonna give y'all a little holiday special for the end of the year. So we'll see you guys next week. Make sure y'all get our merch. We love y'all so much. Merch.
Like
Please
and
subscribe, and rate us 5 stars. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Toodaloo.
Learn something from this.